welcome to the next part of the video. So in the last video we saw about the number of theorems. So by using those theorems, today we will be solving few sums. So let's start with the sum today. So the question is, AB is parallel to CD as you can see in the figure, and it is being asked find x and y. What you need to find? X and y. So can you see from the diagram itself, y is nothing but the vertically opposite angle. So if y is the vertically opposite angle, तो हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था अगर lines parallel हैं, the vertically opposite angles are equal. So you can say angle y is nothing but is equals to 130 degree by vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Since the lines are parallel, since AB is parallel to CD, we can say that x and 130 must be equal because this is the pair of corresponding angles. If the lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are equal. So we can say angle x is equals to 130 degree by corresponding angles. By corresponding angles. So I hope the sum was quite easy. Just we need to apply the theorems which we have studied to solve such kind of problems. Now let's solve such a kind of a problem where it is given that AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. All the three lines are parallel to each other. And it is given in the question the ratio for y is to z is nothing but 3:7. We need to find x, y and z. We need to find the angles x, y and z. How we can do that? Let's see. क्या मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ ये एंगल y है तो ये भी एंगल y होगा? Name this as PQR. So I can name that angle DQR. Angle DQR is equal to angle y. Why? Vertically opposite angle. This is a vertically opposite angle. अगर ये y है, so can I say y plus z combined is on the same side of the transversal and interior angles? We know the property, we know the theorem, interior angles on the same side of the transversal makes a supplement that it makes 180 degree. So we can say angle y plus angle z together will make 180 degree. The reason is alternate interior angles, interior angles on the same side of the transversal. On the same side of the transversal are supplementary. It is very important to write the reasons in the bracket. Otherwise, it is not known कि आपने किस हिसाब से इसको 180 degree लिया. What is the reason for taking it as 180 degree? So this is the reason it clarifies कि ये आपने 180 क्यों लिया. So you can say y plus 7 180 है. क्या आप समझ सकते हैं कि 3:7 का रेशियो दिया है. If y is to y upon z कितना दिया है? 3/7. So can I write angle y as 3x plus angle z is nothing but instead of x I can take a because x is there in the question. Instead of z I can write 7a is equals to 180. So nothing but y is कितना हो गया मेरा 3a, z कितना हो गया मेरा 7a. So if I add them I will get 10a is equals to 180 degree. So a comes out to be 18 degree. ये a मिला है ना कि y ना कि z. So y is what? 3a. So 3 into 18 will give you 54 degrees. Similarly for z you can take it out. 7 into 18 will give you 126 degrees. 126 degrees. So y you got x मिल गया. क्या मैं ये बोल सकती हूँ x and y are the alternate interior angles? And we know that AB is parallel to EF. अगर AB EF के parallel है and we know x and y are alternate interior angles, so angle x is equal to angle z. Alternate interior angles. And angle x angle z के equal है, so angle x कितना आ गया? 126 degrees. 126 degrees. So I hope such kind of problems must be clear. Now let's see to such a kind of a problem where in the diagram angle POY is given 90 degree. A is to B का ratio दिया है 2:3 and they have told you to find angle C. Angle C अगर find करना है और ये 90 degree है, अगर ये 90 degree है so we can say this is also 90 because XY is a line and XY is a line which makes angle all these sum as 180. So ये 90 है तो a plus b भी 90 होगा. So can we write a plus b is equals to 90 degree? And if a plus b is 90 degree and it is given in the ratio a is to b is nothing but 2/3. So क्या मैं a को 2x मान सकती हूँ and b को 3x मान सकती हूँ? So if I substitute in this, I will get 2x plus 3x is equals to 90 degree. So 5x is equals to 90 degree. So x comes out to be 90 upon 5. 90 upon 5 will give you 18 degree. So x comes out to be 18 degree. अगर x 18 आया है, so can I take out a? A is nothing but 2 into 18, which is nothing but 36 degrees. And 3 into 18, which is nothing but 54 degrees. So the angle A measures 36 degrees, angle B measures 54 degrees. So x आया, A and B आया. हमको पूछा क्या है? C पूछा है. Can you see MN is a line? And if MN is a line, angle B and angle C together will make 180 degree. So we can say MN is a line. And together angle B plus angle C will make 180 degrees. And we know the measure for angle B, which is nothing but 54 degrees. So 54 degrees plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. So from here, angle C comes out to be 180 degree minus 54. And 180 degree minus 54 gives you 126 degrees. The answer for angle C comes out to be 126 degrees, which was asked in the question. So this is how where we can use, and here we need to write the property, the linear pair which we are using. Now in this problem it is given that AB is parallel to CD, this is nothing but CD and EF. So it is parallel to AB parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF. And it is also mentioned that EA, this line is perpendicular to AB. So this makes this makes 90 degree. So let's see, we need to find X, Y and Z. So can we say that these three lines are parallel to each other and BE is nothing but the transversal? So we can write like that, BE is a transversal. It is a transversal between AB, CD and EF. तीनों ही लाइन का ट्रांसवर्सल है. So if it is a transversal and these three lines are parallel to each other, so can we say angle Y plus angle 55 will give you 180 degree. Angle on the, यहाँ पे देखेंगे ये वाला part, ये दोनों line parallels है and these are the interior angles. If I extend this, अगर मैं इसको एक्सटेंड कर दूं तो देख पा रहे हैं कि ये दोनों जो एंगल्स हैं वो इंटीरियर एंगल्स हैं. सो एंगल y प्लस एंगल 55 डिग्री विल गिव यू 180 डिग्री. रीजन क्या है? इंटीरियर एंगल्स ऑन द सेम साइड ऑफ द ट्रांसवर्सल, द सेम साइड ऑफ द ट्रांसवर्सल. If they are on the same side of the transversal, the angles are supplementary. So angle Y comes out to be 180 degree minus 55, which will give you angle Y as 125 degrees. Angle Y comes out to be 125 degrees. So if it is 125 degree, can we say again AB is parallel to CD? AB is parallel to CD. If AB is parallel to CD, angle X and angle Y are the corresponding angles. Angle X and angle Y are the corresponding angles. So angle X will be equal to angle Y by corresponding angles. Corresponding angles. तो corresponding angles हैं तो दोनों equal रहेंगे. So the angle X comes out to be again 125 degrees. Now can we say that angle AB, line AB is parallel to EF? And AE also act as a transversal between them. So if this is 90 degree, this will be also 90 degree. Why? Again these two angles are on the same side of the transversal. If they are on the same side of the transversal, can we say that if we name this as angle 1 और ये पूरे angle को मैं नाम दे रही हूँ angle 2. So if this is angle 1 and this is angle 2, I can say that 1 plus 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is nothing but 180 degrees. And we know angle 1 is 90 degree. So we can say that angle 2 is nothing but 90 degrees. The reason remains same. Angle on the same side of the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. On the same side of ट्रांसवर्सल. आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग इट आउट. ब्रैकेट में रीजन लिखना बहुत जरूरी है. देन एंगल 2 अगर 90 डिग्री आ रहा है तो क्या मैं इसको तोड़ करके ऐसा बोल सकती हूँ एंगल 2 इज नथिंग बट एंगल Z प्लस 55 इज इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्रीज. सो एंगल Z कम्स आउट टू बी 90 minus 55. 90 minus 55 will give you the value for angle Z as 35 degrees. 35 degrees. So I hope the sums which we have taken today must be clear to you. It use all the theorems which we have been discussing for the last videos. So this is the way, this is the procedure how we solve such type of questions. And there are many questions which are given in your NCERT books and there is other textbooks which you can refer and practice it out. So I hope you must have understood it and you must have liked the content. And if you have liked it, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.